The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going.
Yeah, well, so you might as well play the game, man. It ain't nothing but a game.
Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Room to run here. Picks up some blocks.
You think it's saying right here.
He just sprints into the end zone.
Teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown.
Nah, that's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck.
Especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
That's funny as fuck.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Yeah. Nah, that's funny as fuck.
Bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall.
They've got him
for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows in the physicality he has against the run as well. How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense starts with a short field. We'll try to run it with the option. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone.
Here we go.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. And the Aggies line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they're just taking the drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. On the run, it's Marshall. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Finding space at the 20. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Yeah. The pursuit ain't gonna be ass on this one for real.
I was focused on the offensive line. He had 5 guys working his run. Great communication. Able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded.
Hey, no, this nigga built different, ain't he?
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose.
Hey, no, that's his name, though. I named him that.
But the defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open.
Yeah, the nigga name, I see the beat.
More positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Yeah.
They trap him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Golden. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Nice grab. It's Marshall. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
Definitely 90 something. Probably like not at least 90.
Texas A&M on top, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer
my running back
to a
so
national
deep.
championship.
I mean, my linebacker.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He keeps it on a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Play action here on 1st down. He lets it go on the move. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Ball downfield, man.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Looking to throw again. Extending the play now. Reach on the end zone. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Catch made, looking for the goal line.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And that one straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be
there's a triple option.
Room at halftime.
Yeah.
Is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they can kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To contact on the throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here we go. The shotgun handoff here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. The first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Yeah, that was smooth, man. False. Damn.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The kicking team.
It's crazy. I won't even try and do that shit, but I sometimes just say onside or like on the thing. So I'm thinking that you was kicking, so I'll pick the same thing.
Back in motion now. They'll try the option play here. The back's got him on the pitch. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Tackle is made at the 42. Now,
so they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from a very long distance.
Had to distance.
Target that time. That's just a minor blip.
Yeah, I figured I'd try it. That was 59. Oh, no, he do got a mega leg, though.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Scrambling.
Oh, wow.
Make the throw. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Over the middle and incomplete. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it.
He's in the clear. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Now it's second down here. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stopped quickly after the catch, but it's first and goal now at the 7. The Aggies come to the line with first and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
It's 42. There's a 10
inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They stop at the 19.
Oh, okay.
Good job by the coverage team. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Golden. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, That's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Nah, that was a 4-man joint, but I ran a stunt with it though. The stunt was fucked up.
Looking to throw it again. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short. But this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of
Nah, he was down.
in the second half and you're
Yeah, he was
trailing,
down. He was down.
you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Powers through.
Yeah.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top of these playoff games. We certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And this one is caught. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal at the 7.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Hawaii.
The offense still looking for their first touchdown of this game. Line up on 3rd and goal now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter. On a 4th down play, they step up yet again. How you give the ball to your own offense and work that clock, and you seal victory.
He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
He's running out of time here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Looking right. This one caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Wants to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down.
Oh,
you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
To the 45. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. But still no answer for this offense.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team.
We should always come here and get hurt, man. We should boys and get hurt.
After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's what start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll field it close to midfield. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Grabbed by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
GG's for sure.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Good game, man.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm...
Squash and beat that was going on down there. But we got resources, right? So people get it, but I couldn't get it nothing. And I was, big king has going back and forth, and we don't take it with the experience, like this on the snap.